Oh no, the Thresh is banned away. But they're going to go for the Rakan. I think the reason why they're doing this is because of the Lulu pick that's coming out from the other side. When I think about Lulu into Leona, I think that when the Leona goes in...
Down as he can, is usually what will happen is Rakan will jump in, or the enemy support will jump in, and as the AD carry steps up, you just
follow the tower. I don't remember where Patrick was exactly, but I promise you got a little too close. You may have Niagara, but I really like these engages coming out from Torre. Forced to flash out too.
Nice. The tower's going in, and Torre just flashes forward for the kill. Jessica now trying to trade in a 1v2, but you're not going to be able to win this one. Blade Caller roots him up. Jessica does still have the flash, will use it. Patrick no flash of his own with Zanzara coming around the corner. Patrick and Torre dragon of the game and start to funnel some gold into Patrick as well, who's picking up plates in that bottom lane.
Exactly that. It's all about funneling gold. Plates have been proven to be extremely valuable. To be able to get that first tower likely, but I like the response here from XL. Trying to get some plates in the mid lane, use the mobility from Orianna and her phase rush to just...
Going to charge in. This is 2 towers, or at least a tower and 2/3 in exchange for 1. In fact, it is going to be 2 for Astralis on the top side of the map.
I like the cover that we saw there from Zanzara as well. He moved in through the top.
The Cloud Dragon, only 2nd Dragon of the game for either of these 2 teams, so it's not the biggest thing to get as the engage comes in. Body slam into the knockup. Torre trying to trade with Zanzara on the backline. Kryze is rooted up. Dan trying to do what he can. He gets the sleeper only onto 1. Kryze diving forward. The shockwave lands on 2. Promise Q and White Knight still alive though, and Jessica stepping forward with the Severum. Up towards the top side of the fight. Zanzara down to 100 HP. Dan going in. Nuke can't dash the wall. Can't flash the wall. And for that, he pays with...
We're able to get the pick. They're able to get themselves the Drake. And now you just have a quick look at these minion waves. There is a huge stack on top that's free for XL to grab. The bot wave, and he's just being dragged around as an extra body. And to a degree, I get it. He's part of the face checking, he's part of the front line, but you have the Udit. He's doing that. But meanwhile, White Knight is just losing so much farm and XP when he could just be sitting top. He could be playing that weak side, you know, just trying to get what farm he can, pick up a little bit of XP or CS here and there. But instead, he's just kind of... He's just forced to come along. I'm just saying he could have.
Yeah, he definitely could have.
It's the reason why I like freezing in this position is because there's nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Right? Like when there's no Drakes and like these tier 1 towers are not that valuable, you can actually gain a lot of gold and deny a lot from your opposition and force them to potentially make a mistake. And speaking of mistakes...
Yeah, Patrick coming down through the river wasn't aware that White Knight and Zanzara were laying in waste. Quickness comes down. And as you can see, the damage actually going back onto White Knight, tries to use the explosive cast, but XL with the TPs coming in and now looking for more of a fight. Promise Q uses the Mikhails on himself, but that won't be a blessing. He's down. XL get 2 kills basically out of nothing.
And that was such a huge mistake. Like, they had the scaling advantage the longer this, yes, because he's just been joining his team. Now, again, I don't know if that's a White Knight decision or a team decision where it's like, ooh, this is really helpful. If you have a quick look at the XP, you can see the difference between White Knight and Kryze. Like, White Knight's so far behind even Zanzara. We can see that XL is just foregoing that top lane tower, which is a little risky because Lucian has accepted what's
out, unless that is XL's vision? Looks like they were spotted out, so they know that XL are here. The tower will go down. Zanzara is looking for a flank position. The Culling coming out onto Torre, but Zanzara is jumped on by Kryze. As a support main.
It's okay.
Nukeduck's going to get the Cloud Soul here for free. You can see Astralis don't really care too much about this, we said. Oh, sorry.
Prior to actually move into the top river and clear out this vision, but someone needs to answer this Renekton.
Jekyll chunked out just a little bit. Jessica looking for the Moonlight Vigil. Does get a lot of damage down onto the Orianna, forces her away. This is the tier 2 in the mid lane. Astralis can continue to barrel forward if they want. Nukeduck is on the tier 2 in the bottom lane, and XL have only been able to get 1 tower out of this. This is a very good trade for Astralis. A dragon and 2 towers, basically, for a body slam.
Yeah, I like that from Astralis. This was well executed in the mid lane. They played around the mid wave well. They forced Patrick to use his ultimate, just getting that ult from him. The thing is, Astralis have pushing bot, and that wave on top lane like, isn't threatening them. So again, they're in a comfortable position.
Jessica's going to sleep. There is Mikhails from Promise Q, and you can see it's immediately used. Torre jumping forward, used the quickness, didn't use the flash. Jessica's now stepping in. White Knight, the Featherstorm comes out. He's rooted up. He's locked in place. And the knockback from the explosive cast will not be enough to save him. White Knight goes down. And in the middle of this, all Kryze with a Gore Drinker. Just heals up the entirety of his health. But the Moonlight Vigil into the Infernum isn't quite enough. Nukeduck opens back up, trying to turn the fight around. But he is stunned in place and shut down by Shakolad. And XL win out the fight.
What a crazy fight between XL and Nukeduck is on the Drake. They know that he's on the Drake. And he doesn't have teleport.
White Knight has no ultimate. There's no wild growth. The Baron down to 2,000, 1,000, no 1,000 now as it's secured by XL, and Torre dives in towards Jessica. Jessica has nowhere to go, oversteps as an AD carry, and XL pounce and take the kill.
Wow. Okay, so good punish there from XL. Now they get the knockup.
Yeah, Promiscu is being locked up here as well. No wild growth to save him. Cries. Looks like he's just giving over this kill to his AD carry. Patrick puts a feather in the back of Promiscu. Torre diving in as well, and in the end, Cries will secure it. An 8,000 gold lead now for XL, their second Baron of the game. And it looks like they're going to reset before going for what they hope to be the final push.
And I think that Astralis, again, just a mismanagement of their teleports. Sending Nuke Duck down to do the Drake, he wasn't able to respond in time. Like, he couldn't get the Drake and then rotate all the way up. And I think XL recognized that, and they took advantage of that opportunity, and it's just been XL punishing many of the mistakes that we have been seeing from Astralis. Now with the Baron, with the numbers advantage, they're pushing into the base. They might look to end right now.
Jeskla up in 4 seconds, though.
Considering how much was used in the last fight for Astralis, so that will be the soul. They will get that additional movement speed. And I think for, when playing against an Udyr, I will say you don't want him to have more movement speed, that's for sure.
Moonlight Vigil comes out, hits Torre, hits White Knight, Zanzara going in. White Knight with a great explosive cast, but only knocks Cries into the backline of Astralis, and that Crocodile is hungry. White Knight the first to fall in the fight, and Cries now jumping on Promiscu and Jeskla. However, Zanzara's in the middle of the fray. The current coming from the bottom side is the shockwave. Lands on one, Jeskla goes down, and now Astralis are left all alone. It's all on Nuke Duck 1v5. He does not have a hope in hell. A triple kill for Patrick, and XL will look to close out the game.
The Gragas ultimate looked promising, but he just split XL apart. The moment that they regrouped, they focused their attention on destroying Astralis. They rip apart the team, and they will look to secure their second win of the split.
Well, it took them 40 minutes and 2 Barons, 3 Cloud Dragons, and a Cloud Soul, but in the end, XL will clean up the kills in the base. They take their second win of Spring Split, as they defeat Astralis in a torrid affair.
Big props to the bot lane of XL. They were able to find that 2 versus 3 for the Vayne. But we'll talk a little bit more. Oh! Yone! It's Yone! It's Yone! It's Yone! It's Yone! It's yes! I get to cast Yone. Okay.
Razork alone looking for a gank here. Genex yet to hit level 6. Hirrit trying to get some damage down. And Razork going in with a Blooming Burst, looking for the damage onto Genex here. Genex trying to trade back onto Hirrit, but can't quite get the damage down, and there is the kill. First blood to Hirrit in the top lane.
Yeah, for Ignite. Razork maybe in some danger.
Doors comes down, there's the charge, down a track, repel there for the stun as well. Razork's going to flash away, but the flash stun from Treats sinks in
Depends what the comms are, right? They may have said Rel's based, right? So if that, with that information, ult comes through.
VTO not going to land anything quite yet. Stun card goes down as Razork. The Magnet Storm locks them all in place. Raxel's the first to fall, and next up on the menu is Vander. It's a double for Jezu.
Exciting roll. Now we can see Tinks hovering around top. Let's see if they can set up this dive onto Hirrit.
They're going to go in. Razork is here. Swirlsuit comes out. Blue coming in with the Destiny as well. Razork looking for that sleep if he can get it. There's the bait sealed, and Blue goes back to the fountain.
VTO didn't have ult. Maybe it was a communication issue. But either way, they do keep the tower alive for the time being. Now Genex has his eyes on Hirrit.
Stormbringer, of course, disables the turret. Hirrit should be able to walk away from this one. Genex not wanting to invest his flash. Dragon goes over to Misfits.
Lot of damage, and is a very cool itemization. Now we see Genex with Tinks once again up in the top lane. Tinks, is the ult going to come through?
Hirrit decides not to dive too far away. Hexagon made him coming out, but the tower is disabled. Tinks doesn't even need the ultimate. Genex played that pretty perfectly, and nothing Hirrit could do. Okay,
so attempt number 5.
It works.
SK finally is able to get the kill onto Hirrit.
He realized we could have known he was going Gale Force because he had a cloak. He had a pickaxe instead of a Vampiric Scepter earlier on.
True.
That's a slight mistake on my part.
So unless Tinks can get a lucky steal.
And he does!
Oh!
Steals it, goes in with the Weaver's War now as they look for the fight. Flash forward, Magnet Storm draws them all into the midst. And the Stormbringer finds its burst so quickly. But we'll have a look at it after this fight, because Tinks is a little bit overstepped as the looting lullaby coming out. Here's the hero's entrance into the fight you want with the Soul Unbound. You can just see how easy it is for VTO to get in a fight and get out. Kobe takes a kill.
Regardless, Misfits haven't really been able to close the gold gap off the back of that. They will get themselves a tower, though, so that will certainly help. So well played from Misfits, good pick. But still, they are on the back foot. They're losing a little bit of control. They're going to lose that bot tower as well, and they can keep the pressure up. And now they're going to use the Twisted Fate ultimate to see if they can find a pick.
Teleports are coming in from both sides. This might be another fight in the top lane. VTO joins the fray. Vander forced down towards the bottom side. VTO just looking to clear out the wave. Here comes Kobe as well. You can see Vander's already been caught by himself, and he is down first. Treats low as well. The condemn in the wall. Hear it. Locked up in place, and he will fall. Jezu takes him out, and now it's only Kobe and Razork left alive. Tinks gets a double. Add one more to the scoreboard as we see.
Now off of a huge teamfight win, they're going to convert it into a very quick Baron.
Jezu played that really well this game. Blue has got himself a Medjai's, 8 pages in that death note as Here It dives forward. Final hour coming out from Jezu. Here's the hero's entrance as well, but the rest of SK are having none of it. Vander's down, Tinks is on a killing spree, Razork is dead. Jezu flashing forward to try and secure it. A curtain call coming out, but Tinks still on the chase with the seismic shot. Flash forward, gold card onto VTO. Stormbringer coming out from Genax, and SK are just rampaging through the base of Misfits.
SK cannot be stopped as they continue to tear apart this Misfits team. With the Baron, they're looking to break apart the base, and Medic, I think SK are looking to end things right here, right now.
So far, so good for SK. Misfits coming short in a lot of these team fights, and SK are looking to close it out. Just Nexus towers between them and their second victory of the split. Blue has a gold card locked in. Vander goes in with a Justice Punch. The double taunt coming out, but already he is done for. Galio dead. Nexus tower dead. SK with 2 cannon minions alive. 2 Baroned up minions. Hear it. Stunned against the wall. Swirl Seed goes wide, and SK will retreat for the moment.
Instead, they're going to go to the mid lane. They still have the Baron, but because he has 50 more CS, he's at 293 at 28 minutes. Like, the man has been farming up a storm, but unfortunately, like, Misfits have just not been able to find any good fights. They haven't been able to
push up the mid lane. Gold card locked in. VTO takes a chunk. Forced back just a tad. Razork down to 2/3 HP as well. Super Minions pushing in the bot lane. Still a while before they get there, and Treats once again with the Magnus Storm. His magnetism is so darn attractive as he pulls 4 members of Misfits into the middle of the fight. VTO tries to do what he can, but he is already done for. Next up on the menu is Razork, and now Here It has to dive across the wall. Kobe left alone gets the cleanse, but there's not much hope of him being able to hold on to this game. Opens up the curtains. It's more of an encore than anything, and his destiny is dead. Tinks takes the kill. He's on a rampage, and SK, 4 players strong, will push for the win.
SK, they're just too strong. They have too much gold. They can easily dive these turrets, and they're looking to end the game right here, right now. Here It is going to fall at the end. That will be the ace, and SK will look to end the game.
SK claim their second win in the LEC with a dominant performance over Misfits.
Very well played from SK.
Getting as many stuns down as you possibly can. So really, they have a lot of CCs to play off of, like individual CCs with an Udyr, a gold card, the Braum, and you're just trying to set up and buy space for respawning. So Skeens is Krugs. The second camp he took came up so much faster, and now he's going to be around this bottom lane.
Inspired's going to finish the recall. No, he doesn't. He holds on to it for now. There's the engage coming up from above, and Skeens will come in from the river. Trimby's the first one to go low. It's first blood picked up by a Rogue. They turn their attention over, and Trimby will now go down. It's a 1-for-1. His Vitality and Rogue in.
Oh, that's so cute. So actually, Inspired left the Drake, and Odo said, I'm going to pick this one up. So now Inspired is going to run up. Get a little scary on that one, but he's going to now use his ultimate to get into the play. The rest of the team on the way.
Jumps on to Melita, gets caught out, dunked down, Cataclysm. Teleport is now going to bring Shigenda. Remember, he just used the Mega Knight in the ultimate. Larsen's going to flash away to safety. Claimed by some time. Here comes Shigenda, not going to find him with the boomerang, but Labrov takes him down with the Fisher. Trimby's in time. Larsen's Realm Warp is on cooldown. There's no flash available for Shigenda, and he will be able to Nara in just a moment or two. The boomerang's coming up. Odo can turn, gets the W down, manages to throw out the Q for the heal, starts to back away. Shigenda's gonna Nara out and look at the mini-map.
Pour it in.
Here comes Melissa. Destiny engage. The Nara is flashed away from, but Melissa will throw the Yotto and pick up the kill onto Odo. The Christmas trees come out from Labrov, and Larsen is exhausted. Get inside. The Cataclysm is Inspired, leverages the tower to help.
Oh, he went too early.
He survives. It's not enough just yet. The tower aggro is juggled perfectly from Vitality. They get 2 and they get out.
It's a massive blunder there from Inspired, though, throwing out his Q way too early before the Zonias went down, so they weren't able to trade back at all. That's just 2 kills.
Contested on the second Drake of the game. This will be 1 apiece. We'll see which rift are we going to be playing on. It's going to be the Ocean Rift.
On that bot side, Turdy's going to get that solo as well, so it's a race. Who can do it first? AD carry versus AD carry.
Going to be Comp, and it's going to, of course, be Turret First Blood secured there. And now Vitality, they're actually exciting me. When I came into today, looking at this game, Looking at...
Classic play from them right around that wall. LeBron not ready for it.
Oh, he is not. There's the Cataclysm goes down, locks in LeBron. Hansama comes in with the ultimate, but there's not enough damage just yet. Vitality on the turn. Melita's come in with the Destiny gold card, but he's blown up. Flashes away, does not survive. Trippy goes forward with a Magnet Storm, holds the Vitality in place, but the damage is not there to follow up just yet. Shigenda forced to flash away, and nobody from Rogue can chase him down because they've got their attention on the numbers. LeBron with the Unbreakable is broken, and Rogue not the best place to be, and obviously they were the ones that were initiated on and caught out. Skeens is going to run forward. He's got the Phoenix starting to burn down. Larson forced to flash. And this is actually going to rocket pack forward. Gets caught inside that Cataclysm. Here comes W2D2. Finishes the teleport. He's inside the Cataclysm. They will get themselves their fifth, but he's doing exceptionally well despite the 5 bans throughout the course of the draw phase. And now Vitality.
For the objectives, guys, you don't always have to have your jungler around. If you have control, if you know where the enemy team is going to be, Hansama is going to be able to find that for himself and then walk.
Very comfortable. 2 items completed already. And of course, Melita has to deal.
Yeah, maps is split actually for the time being. Vitality have control of top. Inspired taking away the red buff, and Melita takes so much damage.
So much damage.
Yikes.
Odo seems to be for now. Rogue now going to step forward. Hansama burning through Shigenda. Killer Instinct goes forward. There's now the Mega Gnar. Skeens and the rest of Vitality making their way back. Flash over the wall from Hansama. Trumpi's going to be the first target. Will be able to be taken down by Comp. His first kill of the game, a numbers advantage, while the Dragon will be secured by Rogue.
Yeah, this is big for Vitality. They have to take the fight, so they're going to run over to the Baron now, 5 versus 4, but it's just the support that was lost on the side of Rogue. No flash on Hansama either, and that will be critical. 5 versus 4, and Rogue are still going to look to take the fight.
Melita's got that rapid fire cannon. Gold card will lock down onto Inspire. The teleport's coming in from Odo. He's going to jump onto the back line, holds the trigger for now. Another kill to Comp. This is great for Vitality, but crucially, Rogue have stopped the Baron.
Yeah, Vitality are going to get right back on it. Trimby spawns in 3 seconds, and we'll have home guards run out here, but it's not going to be fast enough. Odo pops the ulti and is ready to jump in.
Odo ways to find the opportunity. Flash is available to him. Baron is only 6,000.
Shigenda's teleporting in. He recalled to get back to have full HP, TPing the fight with home guards.
No flash, no cleanse for Hansama. Baron is going so low, and Rogue decide to concede it. Rogue walk away, and Vitality will find themselves a few picks, punishing Hansama.
He has a stopwatch for the next fight to try and make up for the fact that he doesn't have his flash ready, and he's got the 2nd most goal in the game, just behind Hansama, so it's exactly the position he needs to be in. Will it be enough? I'm still not yet convinced, but with the Baron, Rogue are going to have to take the backseat.
I mean, the Baron-empowered minions are going to help in the side lane so much because of the advantages that Odo and Larson have accrued throughout the course of the game. And the fact that Larson has held on to this mid lane up as that 5-man, the power of the rapid fire cannon starts to diminish. The strength of the flash bear snap starts to diminish. Comp has got no flash available. He's caught out. He's caught inside the Cataclysm from Rogue. Rogue saw Vitality retreating. They have punished the recalls. Ocean Soul here for Rogue. And just heartbreaking. Vitality, they were able to...
Derek's on him as well as the Jarvan 2. Azonia's on Larson's. They have a lot of great tools, and they will Comp.
Flash, slice and dice into the stun. Comp is forced to run for his life, and the flash keeps him alive a few seconds longer. Vitality have been able to peel for now, but Rogue are not yet done. Inspired, the flag and drag and the Cataclysm. He extended it with the flash, and there's nothing Vitality can do. That was exquisite from W2D2, and then Inspired and finished up by the rest of Rogue.
Yeah, big one. Inspired knew he had to kill the Vayne. He spotted her, and now they're going to win the game off that huge team fight victory. The Baron hasn't even spawned just yet. They're just going to run down mid lane and see how much they can get.
Man, that initiation, the flash E from Odo's Renekton, managing to find Comp. All credit to Comp, he was able to put some distance, but the Vitality team composition was not able then to peel enough. So the inhibitor will fall. Skeens buying some time. He's distracting Rogue for just a few seconds, and with 10 seconds for Comp.
Machine at this point. An Udyr, though, has no way to get to the pit, so it'll go down before Vitality have a chance. Not that safe. Like, they've got Baron buff, they've got supers in mid, so the play is you put 4 people in top lane, walk in the supers. Odo's going to walk in the supers in mid, of course, and then look for that sort of side collapse on towards that top lane tower. They're tanky enough that they can just go ahead and dive here, feels like, with Inspired, as long as you find Comp. No flash on Comp means he is a sitting duck.
Yeah, it's got a quarter of that cooldown still left available, something that I haven't explicitly said, but Larson has had plus 100 CS over Melita for a little while. Flame Horizon just playing fantastically on that rise. It is a bit of a signature pick, and it's great to see him handling it so well.
Yeah, also zero wave clear from Vitality. It's a Vayne, a Twisted Fate, a Gnar. What are you going to do? Absolutely nothing. Now Odo's in a prime position with that pressure in mid. He's going to walk it over towards the top tower, so they have to back away. That means a second inhibitor, and now Rogue. They've got 2 super minions. They could just go for the Nexus.
Follow Comp. Keep your eyes on Comp. He's the crucial member of Vitality. If he can take...
He's running away.
I absolutely
don't know what he's doing.
love when the minions get ported into the base. The faster taxi Nexus defense. Melitza staying inside just to clear out those supers. Skeen's going to get jumped on. Everybody from Rogue over the wall. Defensive flash, not inside the pit. But now the Elder's not being focused. Skeens is now available once again, but he can't get over the wall. Elder's being focused down, and Rogue will be able to pick that one up. They've now got themselves a little bit tired. The Gnar cooldown is not available, and it's the final stand. It has felt like Rogue have been in control for a long time, but Vitality have not gone down without a fight, and they have been able to find fear indeed, because Odo Wamne is now making his way onto the bottom inhibitor turret. And Rogue are just looking for the target.
It's time.
It's a lot of damage onto Odo. Inspired's going to go in. Great Cataclysm into the Magnet Storm. That sets it up for Hansama and Larson to bring it home. Shigenda and Melitza run away for their lives. The Realm Warp will try to chase down Melitza. He's running from the towers, and the rest of Rogue will turn onto the Nexus. It was a end in style, but it took a long time to get there. Rogue fancy themselves a fountain dive. Are they going to go for this one? Dragon Drag is there. Demacian standard into the Dragon Strike. Not going to go for it just yet. The Winions doing all the work for Rogue as they remain undefeated at 5-0. They're still not going to go.
At this point, I'm taking it personally. Come on, Rogue, hit the net. Thank you, Onwamne. Thank you. The veteran top laner realizes that you have to hit the Nexus to actually finish position for him, and Graves is going to do very well against a lot of the champions that Schalke have here, especially with all the buffs he's going to be receiving.
And the last lock-in for G2 Esports will be the Clay. He needs to clear his jungle. Bear Trap on a rope from Wonder. Tagged up Broken Blade. A lot of aggressive trading at level 1. Gets pulled back again. Below 100 HP, below 70 HP, and Flash forced already. Just a moment. Hex Flash comes out from Mickey. Zenith Blade finds its target. Gold Card is primed. There's not enough support yet from G2, and Mickey gets taken down. First blood secured by Neon. Now Jankos is running for his life. Well, quick draw to safety. Flash over the
These
wall.
2 bot laners, G2 might get punished again.
Ilias is going to try and make his way forward. Limit will look for the stun onto Mickey and finds it. That's a flashless Leona. There's the bear stun stance. There is a degree that if you allow your opponents to get significantly further ahead, like they are now with the Dragon, Abadag, Mickey will now make his way up. He's not going to be able to find the initiation that he's looking for. Wonder does not have teleport, nor does Broken Blades. The top laners can't join in. Abadag is going to go for the Destiny. Will chase for the Shockwave, comes back, and it's Abadag that gets blown up. He's the one that bit off more than he can chew. Now Neon has joined the fray. He's got access to the ultimate. Neon will get locked down to place. Reckless fires off the ultimate, but Mickey's already dead. Limit was now trying to put some damage there onto Caps and Jankos as they back away.
Nice!
That's a solo kill for Broken Blade onto Wonder.
Find themselves in a lot of hurt.
That seems to be the case, as once again, Mickey's going to look for the initiation, comes over the wall. Zenith Blade will find the target. Dawning Shadow comes up at Schalke on the reply. Teleports as well as the Destiny come in, and now G2 are completely split up. Caps forced away by Broken Blade, and it's Gilius that picks up the kill onto Mickey. Remember, G2 started that one, but Schalke had all of the globals available to reply.
Yeah, I mean, G2 are throwing a lot onto an Udyr right there, and it doesn't feel like they have the damage at this point in the game to deal with him. He went for plated steel.
River for Broken Blade is just littered with Schalke wards. He's had a lot of vision, a lot of security to continue.
Going to come down to finish that one off. I actually think that you save the Herald here is probably optimal and use it towards the mid lane, because this turret going to go down no matter what with all the players.
Limits combination of Kaiser, Rel, and G2 will look for an initiation. There's the flash, Q, Solar Flare as well. Caps will get the
Continues
kill.
to build up insane range. Graves builds up the crit as well. And I mean, Orianna, everyone on G2's team loves adding huge arrow.
Well, the rest of Schalke are going to be very late to this party. Dragon's gone. Dragon's absolutely gone. The call from Schalke is the objectives on the map. Top lane tower being pressured by Broken Blade. Bottom lane tower is just about to get pressured by Abadag. The Shockwave is available once again, but the Zenith Blade won't find its target. Gilius is being charged on, caught out, Solar Flare down, and will finally get taken out. At what cost? They got the Dragon and the kill, but they lost the top tower.
Yeah, top turret not going to mean too much, to be honest, here for G2. I feel like mid lane is the one that Schalke were really trying to get, and I would have liked to see Schalke very clearly decided we're not going to contest Drake. We want objectives. Here we go, though. Caps goes in for Abba.
Abbedagge is going to flash away for now, use that rocket belt for a few extra seconds, slows down Caps, and that will be enough to escape with process from Schalke, not being baited or not putting themselves into a potentially disadvantageous situation. We've called the G2
get this next Drake from playing for a soul.
Yeah, definitely. And for the time being, Gilius is going to be making a run here for Caps. Gold card comes out from Abbedagge. The rest of Schalke are actually pushing up to this top lane as well. Look how long it takes just to burn through that command and use it to take objectives. The teleport comes out from Abbedagge. He's going to have the gold card primed, and G2 are piecing out. Baron goes to Schalke.
And it's just great control around
it. And on the mini-map, 2-man stack in the mid lane, 3-man on the bottom lane. These towers are going to fall. Schalke are going to start pushing towards the inhibitor. This will give G2 a
pressure, dominating the jungle, walking these waves in, and they're actually not even going to go back for the Drake. They want to use the Baron for as much as they can get.
Mickey's going for the engage. The Solar Flare comes out, but the damage is too high.
Whoa!
A fantastic Magnet Storm. Neon jumps into the back line. Rekkles is already down. Mickey's running for his life. The tower falls in the fray, and now G2, 4 men standing and injured to defend their base.
That Magnet Storm was sick from Limit. He's still charging forward, pushing G2 away. He's just a dude on a horse, but it's too much for G2 to deal with. That's the inhibitor now.
So
and
cool, calm and collected. And now G2 need to hope that Schalke overstep. Need to hope that Schalke, when they push this top or this bottom lane, maybe overreach. And then their comp can.
Oh, that's an overreach.
Broken Blade will get run down here. Jankos jumps in, gets caught up by the Darkened Blade, gets jumped on.
Whoa!
Broken Blade! In a 1v2, takes down Jankos. Wonder gets
and now they're looking for another inhib in the top lane.
I mean, that heal was just something else. Limit's gonna go all the way forward. Here comes Neon, jumps in, the Shockwave catches 3, but it may not matter. Limit is the only one that's hurting on the Schalke side. As G2 are now forced to retreat, another Darkened Blade gets a double knockup onto Mickey and Caps. They're forced to retreat. A root will slow down Schalke, but will not hinder them and will not stop them. Another inhibitor is going to fall, and Wonder is now stepping forward. Solar Flare comes out. It slows Neon, doesn't do a lot more. Wonder gets a bear trap on the rope on Abbedagge, who goes golden thanks to the Hourglass. Mickey's already down in the fight, but Neon is still relatively unscathed. G2 continue to chase forward. G2 may have just won this fight, but can they take down Broken Blade?
Oh, the remount!
The raid boss is not going down just yet. He goes back in with another Q. 4 members of G2 is what it takes to kill Broken Blade.
Turret down.
But a turret is down. Schalke are now going to engage onto Mickey. He gets gold carded up. Abbedagge gets caught by the Shockwave, goes golden. Neon and Gilius looking to finish off the Baron. The Killer Instinct goes in from Neon. He hasn't found Mickey or Caps just yet. Continuing to run away and kite for his life. Gets one. Jankos trying to find the counter kill. Won't be able to do it just yet until one last auto does. While that's going on, Broken Blade's on the inhibitor.
Now, what is Gilius trying to do here? He's maybe thinking about stopping the ports, but it doesn't matter too much as he keeps trying to charge forward.
Limit and Broken Blade going to step forward. The third dragon secured by...
Watch the flank, watch the flank.
How much damage can Broken Blade do? He manages to land the Q, continues to chase. Gilius and Limit running forward. I expected just a little bit more, but Abbedagge has Destiny into the backline. Rekkles is going low.
Limit!
That's the damage onto Rekkles. Limit combos up with the rest of Schalke. Now G2 on full retreat. Bear Trap on a rope will not do anything to Broken Blade.
Neon from far!
With the ultimate to take down Mickey. Abbedagge secures the kill and Gilius continues to run forward. G2 are in a 5 versus 3. The bear stun slap onto Jankos, and Limit's not done yet. The rest of Schalke are now inside the base. They've got Baron empowered minions. They've got supers making their way in, and this could be the final push.
Schalke are going to finish the game right here. They want to take down and hand G2 their first loss of the season, and there's just 2 turrets standing in their way.
Can Wonder, Jankos, and Caps do it? There's no Shockwave available. Gold card locks down Jankos. The first Nexus turret is down. The second is just moments away from falling. There are so many minions to deal with. Jankos goes so low. Wonder's about to dismount. The wild cards manage to pick up the kill from behind the Nexus, and Abbedagge is looking for the win. The Nexus is the focus. Schalke are the first team to defeat G2.
And what a game from
have an Aatrox perhaps.
Sorry, what? It's
Pantheon
Pantheon top. Oh, it's Pantheon top. I love it.
Whoa.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what AP top laner he could play, but now
Every time we look at that bottom lane, Hylissang just is positioning himself so far forward. feels like he really wants to go in as the crash down comes out from Kaiser. They turn their attention and damage onto Kazi. A lot of damage being burnt down. Remember, no flash, no cleanse. Upset holds on to his flash. Teleport's now coming out as well. Kazi's below 50 HP. A dash forward, and he's not going to get taken out just yet. Big Knight will secure first blood for Hylissang, but Hilly will get dropped down by Humanoid, who TP'd into the fray. Now Kaiser's looking for a follow-up. Niski manages to get the flawless duet. He gets crashed down on once again by Kaiser, and the seismic shove is dashed away from. Niski gets himself one kill before he's taken down by Humanoid. It's a 2 for 2.
It's crazy. Jungler's top, we got another one.
We're right back in. This is not a replay. This is another fight. But Alyoya's here already, and Hylissang is going to be left for dead. The rest of Mad Lions looking to run him down. Selfmade is just about to enter the fray. At least bought a lot of time, and Selfmade decides to...
2 kills onto an Azir. The other kill is on the Xayah. Mad Lions are very happy with what's happened so far.
Mad Lions will have some support. That's a great slide glide. Emperor's Divide into a beautiful stun from Kaiser.
Lane rotations and gank opportunities, so very nicely done once again, and now we're going to the top lane.
They absolutely are. Cyclone into the Nimbus Strike. Alyoya joins the fight as well, and Bwipo gets dunked.
As well. Now that global just can be used to engage in top, and he sees where Armut is.
Gonna jump on him. A lot of damage coming out. The Comet Spear thrown out as well. Almost 400 HP.
That's a solo kill.
Down, and Bwipo should be able to finish this off easily. So Herald should go down before Fnatic can arrive. Not available just yet, and will actually gets picked up there. Now Hilly will look for Kazi. He gets caught out, stunned. Flash over the wall by Niski. Defensive flash. Kazi stays alive long enough to get Mad Lions into the fight. Hylissang will be the next target, and a seismic shove throws him backwards along with the Zenith Blade. Now Bwipo is going to start slapping down on Alyoya. He gets a kill back. Bwipo turns his attention to Humanoid as Niski and Selfmade trying to join. While that's going on, Armut is pushing the top lane.
Like, help your team, dude. You have TP, you have ultimate. Do something. He's just hitting turret plates. I don't know. Like, Fnatic should not be at even numbers, right? And Upset's pushing down bot side, but Armut decided to back away from the Rift Herald, so hitting the top tower. And sure, he gets $1 billion gold off of that play for himself, but the rest of his team got hit hard.
Now, can Armut get away with his life? Cyclone is available to him.
No way you die here, too.
Flash. And Bwipo and Selfmade are trying to find him in the vision. Teleport coming in from Humanoid as well as Niski. Armut's going to be able to buy some time with that Cyclone and gets away. The Nimbus Strike will be able to deliver him to Niski. Now Humanoid's already thrown out. The Emperor's Divide and Armut is chunked down. Humanoid Sand Soldiers, not enough to pick up Niski, and Bwipo is maybe going to sacrifice himself. The Sand Soldiers get one back. Selfmade steps in forward once more and will die to the tower. That is a 2 for tools and skirmishing.
Okay, Bwipo, what are we doing?
Can play into their advantage. Bwipo's already got himself one solo kill against Armut. It's Gore Drinker versus Gore Drinker. And Bwipo's just going to wait for the cooldowns and not going to be able to have the range there on that Q. So this time...
top lane before it goes down, but that top turret has taken quite the beating with all the time Armut spent on that side of the map. So they take down that turret, and now Selfmade looks for Alyoya. That's a lot of damage!
I mean, just the full combo deletes Alyoya where he stands, and that's kind of a good...
Oh, no, he doesn't have flash, though.
Cannot get out just yet. Emperor's Divide into a fantastic combo. So 1 for 1.
No, so I actually like the idea of what Selfmade was trying to do there by hiding in the pit, because there were control wards on both sides of him that he didn't know, right? So he thinks without a flash, with people collapsing, he hides inside the pit, but with control wards being up, they expected, wait a second, he actually didn't leave. He's standing in the same place, so he does get punished. Fnatic will get the turret on the bot side of the map, and now it's a race. Junglers need to get the dive that Fnatic have, so in a straight-up 5v5, especially once items get in the hands of Mad Lions, they're going to look super, super good. Kaz's just going to hop out to safety. The question is, Fnatic will always have the upper hand in skirmishes, and that's where Bwipo's looking for Wokeg.
Bwipo's got a lot of damage onto Alyoya with the help of Selfmade, is easily able to take it.
Oh, they want him. They really want him.
Yeah, they really do. Fnatic, again, signaling their intent. No ultimate from Selfmade. He may not need it. The Feather Flies from Kazi stays alive long enough for Kaiser to jump in, and Fnatic are diving in between 2 turrets. It's just a bit over the top.
Selfmade know that he didn't have ultimate? Because that looks like a play you go for when you know you have ult and you can get out to safety, but it wasn't up.
Well, that means that Selfmade goes down to diving on top of Kazi. Armut with the Cyclone will buy so much time. Bwipo joins and picks up a kill of his own now.
Really nice little buff there for Selfmade and to this champion.
Well, we need to track what Fnatic's vision looks like, because if...
Yeah, in particular, that Hourglass for Alyoya, I love it. We got to play in the bot side, 2v2, let's go.
All right, Niski and Armut are currently trading for the time being. Bwipo joins the fray. Humanoid's got the Emperor's Divide. He's going to need to use it to buy time, and he does. Armut escapes with his life for now.
What?
Niski with the huge outplay. That was ridiculous.
They did get a pretty sizable shutdown on Humanoid 2. I love the way Selfmade's playing. He knows he can't be seen. Well, now he's seen, and Kaiser, he wants in.
Fantastic engage with the Magnet Storm. Hilly and Whipple is so low. That's a trade of supports for now. Fnatic are able to retreat. The Rift Herald was dropped, and that will pick up a tower in favor of recall coming out from
Here's the
Whippo.
thing, though. Armut, he has his ultimate. He's level 11, and he TP'd into this fight. He wasn't even there when Kaiser went in for that one-for-one trade. And him and Elyoya, oh man, are they going to be able to find Fnatic? Are Fnatic going to take the aggressive way in? I don't think they know they're even there, but they have to back away.
Now, do Fnatic want to try and contest this at all? No, it's one dragon apiece thus far. They'll concede it. That Weaver's wall cut off a little bit of the support. It's not greatly placed. There's the engage from Hilly. He flashed in, manages to get the Zenith Blade. Humanoid buys time with the Emperor's Divine. Upset.
Look at Upset.
He's on the back line trying to take down Kazi. He's got the damage, but he's stunned. Knocked up by the Cyclone. Manages to get back to Fnatic before Armor takes him out with that Cyclone of his own. This is going to be 3 kills going to Fnatic. But they did lose their tower in the fray. Everything Fnatic were doing just under the tower, and he managed to get back to his team, and unfortunately Armored Cyclone was right. Sticks around long enough. He's going to be able to hammer this one down. We'll run out of minions for a moment or two, and Fnatic content to sit back. They've got all the action just moved everywhere else. He's got himself that Phantom Dancer completed, and a Solar Flare from Hilly.
Yeah, take that, Karzi.
Wondering what was fishing for in there. I remember Selfmade committed his flash just a few moments ago. This Red Bull Baron power play plus 2,000.
All the pressure going the way of Fnatic, and now the map is completely wide open. It becomes so much more challenging for Mad Lions to find the team fight that they want, the correct setup for it, as well as they gear up to try and defend their final remaining inner turret.
What do you make of Niski's build? I want to ask that question in a moment or two. Is
How good's he feeling?
Being pressured. Humanoid will have some support from Elyoya. There's an engage from Fnatic on the top lane. Whippo will just about get the kill before he's taken down in the 2v1. Now Fnatic are in some trouble as the Featherstorm is held on for now. Kazi not under enough threat. They are able to take out Niski. Fnatic the red buff of Mad Lions, but Humanoid is the target. Selfmade is hunting.
Oh, but the
Very
turret
good.
goes. Wants to find any stragglers.
Looking for a target.
Oh, he's got him.
It's going to be the one. He goes golden thanks to that Hourglass. First item purchase. Now Selfmade's in a little bit of trouble. Lost Chris will buy some time, and the seismic shove was fantastic.
Up and giving Selfmade away into the fight is so critical.
But the crazy thing is, even when they look so good, there is still counters to them. Selfmade will buy some time, jumps on Humanoid, almost takes him out. The Vanguard's edge, jumps forward. Now Kazi forced to use the ultimate himself. Niski's the first one to die, and the Magnet Storm is great from Kazi. Now Whippo's jumping in the back, and that's Upset! He's got himself one carry, turns his attention to Elyoya, flashes over the wall. Emperor's Divide knocks him away for the time being.
Selfmade around.
Here comes Selfmade with the re-engage. He's blown up by the Sand Soldiers. Upset's going so low, and he's dropped as well. They died too quickly. Mad Lions have won the fight and aced Fnatic.
To survive throughout it, they're going to pick up the Baron and take a major lead in the game.
It is impossible.
Look at Fnatic's positioning on the map, setting up a potential flank here, but there's so many control wards they have to get through. There's no way they can dodge away from all of this vision. Now 3 members resetting while Selfmade goes all the way around. Selfmade might actually be able to dodge away from this vision. Niski will be seen, but here we go.
All right, Helisang gets a fantastic solar flare. Upset jumps in with the killer instinct, but he's knocked back immediately. Upset stays alive just a few seconds longer. Has the GA available, will now be revived.
Selfmade is on the flank.
He needs to get in really quick because Upset's just about to go down. Kaiser wasn't able to find anyone.
But the Azir turret, he can't let him flank.
They can't get around it. Niski's able to shut down Humanoid, but this is such a long fight. Now all of a sudden Armored, with those crushing blows off the crushing blows, is tearing apart Fnatic. Selfmade jumps in. After Mad Lions were sieging the inhibitor, posturing for an engage. Helisang goes forward and starts to back away. That's the ultimate from Whippo. Armored commits the Cyclone as well. Looking for Selfmade and Niski to find targets, and they can't just yet. Helisang goes in once more, but that's not enough. That may have been to, I don't know, stop
Just the mid lane, man. There's a lot of space for Mad Lions to work with.
The question that I would have asked in any other game was, why did they engage there? I'm not going to pose that to you because it's not fair.
Baron's going down.
Whippo's on the bottom lane. Where is the pressure? Baron's down to 3,000. Selfmade steps forward. Fnatic, they stand close by, but absolutely nothing happens. A lot of damage onto Kazi, and the Solar Flare comes down, but Selfmade is dead. He's dropped where he stands. Whippo finally arrives to the fight, but the Emperor's Divide sends Fnatic backwards. Upset, and Helisang against the world. The last man standing is the newest man to Fnatic, and Upset starts.
They're TPing in the base. They're trying to end the game, Trevor.
They've got the Baron. They've got the ability to do it. Upset will try to take down Elyoya, and he should be able to just about do it. but that's it. Mad Lions on the Nexus. They survive the onslaught that Fnatic throw, and Mad Lions take down Fnatic.
Mad Lions showing up in a big way.